Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Kraner channel. My name is Robert Castella. I'm the client services advocate over at Kraner, and welcome to our How to Read Your Workshop statement.
Okay.
So your quarterly statements from LPL are designed to essentially be very clear and easy to understand. In each statement, you'll find a summary of the key information, activity that's been going on in the accounts, total changes, any inflows, outflows. You'll also see charts and graphs that'll help you understand information such as asset allocation. There'll also be explanations and disclosures that are written in plain English for you to understand. Also, if you haven't opted in for comprehensive consolidated statements, please shoot me a note offhand. I'm more than happy to take care of that for you, and I'll explain a little bit more of what I'm talking about now. So if you have so now the first page that you see over here would be your consolidated portfolio summary. So if you have multiple accounts over with us at LPL, this is the first page that you'll essentially go ahead and see. Now, in the first section, you'll go ahead, I'll zoom in a little bit here. You'll go ahead and you'll see your portfolio totals. It'll give you the clearest and most up-to-date picture of kind of what's going on at that point. It'll give you the 2 time ranges for that quarter as well as for the year to date. You'll also see any inflows coming into all of your accounts, any outflows, as well as this field right here, net investment returns and non-cash transfers. So what that does is that's just a combination of your dividends, interest, capital gains, any distributions, fees, expenses, market fluctuations, the total comprehensive piece of it. Now, the next section you'll see is each of your accounts broken down separately. So you'll see the accounts as they're named. You'll see the account numbers, as well as the market values and the change in value for year 8. The next section you'll see on that consolidated summary is your asset allocation. So that'll show you exactly where your portfolio is allocated in terms of in equities, fixed income, mutual funds, any alternatives, if there's annuities, anything that you're holding in cash, money markets, anything of those likes. Now, that'll just be on the consolidated report. So that'll be the overview of all your statements, like we said. As you go deeper into it, now on your second page of the statement, essentially will be the first page of the first account list. Now, the first page will essentially be more or less similar to what you saw in the last summary. It'll just go into slightly a little bit more detail, as you'll see. So same thing here. The only adjustment essentially is you'll have the investment objective for each account. So each account will have its own specific purpose, whether it's for growth, whether it's to provide income, to be conservative. So that objective will be listed right at the top specifically. As you'll see, like it was in the consolidated summary, you'll get the general summary of this specific account. So the inflows, the outflows, as well as dividends, fees, expenses, market fluctuations, net investment returns. Now, for non-retirement accounts, you'll see the section number 3, which will be your gain and loss summary. So that'll essentially show you your short-term gains, short-term losses, whether they're realized, unrealized, and that'll provide a summary of these numbers here. Now, for retirement accounts, you'll see a separate section in the retirement summary, which will essentially show you any contributions that you've made, any distributions that you've taken from that retirement account, any tax withheld, as well as the fair market value, your RMDs for the previous year, and essentially your remaining RMDs to take as well. You'll also see the asset allocation for the specific account listed, and that'll go into a little bit more detail as we get further as well. Here, the next page, you'll see an actual breakdown of your asset allocation involving the holdings. So the first section over here will be your cash and cash equivalents. So anything in your portfolio held in money markets or cash accounts will be listed over here. The banks as well as institutions will be showed, as well as the interest or dividends paid. Now, for the next section, if you're holding any individual equities or options, those fair market values will be listed here, as well as the ticker description and the estimated yield and dividend as well. The next section, which most of us will be more familiar with, or you should see more of, is mutual funds, ETFs. All of those will be listed individually, what the security is. Same thing, it's market value, how much, cost value, or the cost basis, what we bought in for, as well as unrealized gains, losses. Now, if you're holding alternatives, annuities, anything not essentially listed here, those will be included as well. Bond funds, CDs, those will all be included just for the purpose of the sample statement. It is not. Next section you'll go ahead and see on your account statement is any activity that's been going on for that period. Now, like I mentioned earlier, if you don't have any activity going on in the account, you won't receive a statement for that quarter. However, if you do have any activity in there, whether it's dividends paid, reinvested, it will all be listed in this section over here. So your first section will be your cash activity summary. Anything that's going into those money markets, coming out, inflows, outflows, that'll all be tracked here, as well as dividends, interest, anything reinvested. Now, the next section will be your rate of returns. Now, this will only be listed for advisory accounts as well as OMP platform brokerage accounts. So anyone that has accounts on the MWP platform will not see this in their statements. Now, all this will do, and also it'll only show on the year-end statement. It won't show on your quarter. This will essentially just show the performance returns from the account for the period given. Like I said, it'll be the year-end, so it'll be the total year. Now, your third section will be the actual list of activities. So as you can see here for this one, we had some cash dividends come in and hit the account on March 3rd or March 5th, I'm sorry. And then again, since we have those dividends to be reinvested, they were sent back right into this Vanguard. So any activity will be listed here. It'll show you the date, type of transaction. It'll let you know if it was a credit or a debit, and that'll all be listed here as well.
So in and out, right? Yeah.
Now, the last section we'll go ahead and see is your realized gains and losses for the year to date. So anything that's been sold in your account where you have a realized gain or loss, that'll be listed in this last section down here. It'll list the security, as well as how much was sold, what the proceedings were, if it was a gain or loss, and that'll all be listed here. And lastly, any messages from your financial professional will be at the bottom. We personally like to stay in front of all our clients. As you know, we like to stay on top of it and touch base with you guys as many times as possible. So you may not see a message here. However, you will be hearing from us in now. I know I said a lot. Was there any specific questions or concerns, anything that we wanted to run through again? Okay, I don't think I have any. Thank you guys so much for your time. Just a little workshop on how to go ahead and read your statement. We're so happy to be here and be able to play a role in your financial success. Thank you again. And we look forward to speaking with you soon. Thank you. Have a great day, everyone.